let's talk about what I've done. A lot of it that you saw that I did a bunch of distressing on there using a steel bristle brush, using my emery board and everything. And then you saw I had painted it with 2 coats of this Deco Mache Antique Crackle base coat. This is by First Edition Crafts. I really like this crackling technique. I've always had trouble doing crackling. I've seen people do it and it come out just absolutely beautiful. And for me, this is the easiest concept because you do the base coat and then you have the crackle, the antique crackle top coat. Now, what I've done is I noticed that, you know, I love the music piece. The music piece on the side of the face. I was like, I think it needs a little bit more. So what I done is I added a few more music pieces, and then I done the whitewash with the acrylic paint and done all of the steps I showed you before. So now this has like 2 coats of the Deco Mache. Now the Deco Mache Antique Crackle top coat is a thick consistency. It's a very thick consistency. Now you can do this one of 2 ways depending on how you want your crackle. It says here the more it says apply 2 coats of antique crackle base coat, which is what we did, and then it says the thicker you apply the top coat, the larger the cracks will be. As it dries, the cracks will begin to appear, and acrylic paint can be used to highlight the appearance of the crackle. So it's really thick. That's what I like about it. It's almost like a thick consistency here. And what I'm going to do is I will apply it like this to the piece and then use my paintbrush to spread it around. So you can watch me do this because there's some areas I want bigger cracks and there's some I don't want big cracks. So that's all, you know, in preference of what it is that you're wanting as far as your mask. So now the crackling has finished, and as you can see, I'm starting to bring out the crackling technique, and I'm using Prima's metallic wax, and this is rose gold, one of my favorite colors. And I'm going to be bringing out the using a craft rag, and I'm going to be bringing out all of the crackling and everything. Now, also, I don't want this to be completely in the color of the rose gold. So once I get the crackling in the cracks, I'm just going to take a little bit of water and then wash off the top layer like that. And then you can get the cracks. And it looks it looks like it's a crackled finish. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue this process, and the video will speed up, and then you can watch how it comes out. Okay. So got the mask finished. As far as the crackling effect, I mean, it's come out really cool. It's pretty damn cool if you ask me. So, I've been, I pulled out my Prima rose quartz paper collection that I have, and I was like, I want to add some roses to this. I want to really get this to look shabby chic-ish. I will age the roses and stuff to kind of make it look like this as well. And I'll do that by simply crackling this. I kind of wish I'd come up with this idea before I crackled this, but then that's what happens in art. As you build, you're like, oh, wait a minute, this would look good on this would look good on that. So I'm going to try to crackle this particular piece. This is a fussy cutted out piece from one of the larger pieces. What I like about the paper the paper is also kind of crackly, marbly looking. So I cut that out from there, and I'm gonna just do the deco art or deco mache, first edition crafts deco mache technique that I did on the mask itself on this, and then I will find out how it looks, and then we will do part 2 videos to start the next techniques as far as decorating and figuring out exactly what it is I want to put on my mask. So if you have any questions so far, please let me know. And I'll have links for all of these products in the description box down below for you to look it up and order if you do not have these. You know, I just used regular Mod Podge. You can get it at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, wherever. Just acrylic paint. You can get this at Michael's. But I'll have links where you can order it online for people that do not have that. But I am going to do the crackling process on this, and then I'm going to see how it looks, and then we'll come back and we'll see what we're going to do next. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.